Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this in transit, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power man, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Kapabash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, at Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well. Someone to go full elect, and your eye can push in his word out the four corners of the earth without truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure, man. Shalom, shalom. It's going to be in the transit going into, a statement that was made, the elder, GMS, South Carolina, 144, Manat Zagba. He went into, or showed brothers a video of a Jake technically saying, let that Hebrew Israelite shit go. And the first thing that crossed my mind was, why would we let go of Salakia? Turn on the AC, man, it's fucking hot out here. The first thing that came to my mind was, why would we let go of something that's just proving itself to be more real and real at the end, right? When you go into the book of Revelations, the scriptures say that the spirit of the Lord, the spirit of Yahushai is a spirit of prophecy. Right? The testimony of Yahushai is a spirit of prophecy. And that's what solidifies us from, stupid ass statements like that. That shit reminds me of, Job, the 2nd chapter. Why don't you just curse the Most High and die? And just let that shit go. Not realizing that, man, with Job, with the Most High was clearly dealing with Job. Same thing with us, man. Lord willing, we be able to elect that number. And we believe through faith that the Most High is dealing with us, which is why statements like that is like, it's profound. It's kind of like, why would we let go of this ministry when day by day, the closer we get to the end, this ministry, proves itself more and more, And, people may say how or what or why, how do you guys come to that conclusion? And there's a lot of things, right? The different breakdowns of prophecies, going into words, revealing of these different breakdowns, that in itself is, when you really think about it, is mighty. Brothers, that were, into all different types of things before they even came into this truth, right? They're able to break down precepts and break shit, open up the scriptures and go into certain parts of the Bible, man. That in itself is power, man. And it's only got bigger and bigger ever since then. Which is why, and that's also biblical prophecy, right? That's also biblical prophecy, because the scriptures say, when this word goes and reaches into the ends of the earth, then shall the end come, right? Christianity's been pushed around everywhere. Christianity, Roman Catholicism, Islam, so all these different religions, they've been glorified here in the world, man. But when this doctrine came out, it's new. Right, this is why the scriptures call it a new song. Right, what happened? Ever since this thing started getting bigger and bigger, you have, the downfall of America, Babylon the Great. Finally, really just coming to pass. But at the end of the day, the scriptures say, though, would tarry, wait for it, will surely come, it will not tarry. I mean, look at it. Now we're here. Yeah, we can say finally or whatever, how I just said it. But at the end of the day, it was quick. Now we're here. And for someone to make that statement now, it's crazy. It's profound, because the dollar's on its way out, and we understand that with the crashing of the dollar, they need to bring in a new method of buying and selling, and that's what Revelations 13th chapter, and the World Economic Forum, they already said it's going to be something implemented in their hand. So, and then on top of that, right, you need to let go of that Hebrew Israelite stuff. What about the different relics that were released? These different these Russian icons and things of that sort. Proving more what the elders and the apostles and what we teach is true. It's not even just, you can't make that stuff up. There's certain things that are here on the earth today that you just can't make up, man. You gotta do a little bit of research and you'll find out. You'll reach the bottom of the rabbit hole. And this is the bottom of the rabbit hole. This is the bottom of the bottom. Right? This truth. Right? Everybody wants to search for truth in this world. Truth. It's the truth. The truth is, man, is them small hat people are not the real people, and they've been keeping that a secret, because the real people are actually the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and your scattered Israelites, because we're scattered out the four corners of the earth. But for the majority of the part, it goes back or stems back to those people. Because when you read the scriptures, man, when you read the Bible from off rip, from Genesis, it goes into different nations. Okay, and then you also have different things like you know, Quetzalcoatl and those relics of, you know, Jake, NK, you know, Northern Kingdom Jake, are wearing what? Fringes with the border of blue. And then you have different, you know, for Southern Kingdom, you have the Russian icons and different, you know, things like in South Carolina, over in the South, where, you know, they themselves, right, these slave owners were calling them, you know, Hebrews and things of that sort, right? You know, showing them to be, you know, Israelites or Hebrews. Okay, it's not something that's, you know, that's not something that should be taken lightly, bro. This thing has been, right. The scriptures talk about those, you know, that, you know, wake from the dust. You know, some shall wake to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And for you people that are saying, you know, put that Israelite stuff away, man, you're gonna be the ones that's gonna wake to, you know, shame and everlasting contempt. Because what we're talking about when we say, you know, we're not just saying shit. We have, you know, things to back up what we've been teaching. You know, and the elders always tell us that, man. You know, research. We've always been researching. You know, going into words, proving to you what the charagma is. You know what that mark is in Revelation, the 13th chapter and the 16th verse. Okay. You know, so we're way too far into this thing to put it away. Okay. There's more than enough proof and evidence to, because Jake was saying that there was no Igbos, you know, talking about no Hebrew. Yeah, dummy, because the Most High said so. We're gonna you know, lose our heritage, pursuing what Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, which is then again biblical prophecy. You can't negate biblical prophecy when it happens, and that's why, you know, the elders always stress this, man, you know, just stay to the prophecies, because the thing is, you can argue about, you know, semantics and things of that sort, but you can't argue about biblical prophecy, man. And the more we get closer to the RFID being made manifest, the more what we've been saying is true. Let that Hebrew Israelite stuff go. Jake don't even know what the fuck this thing's about, man. Jake thinks that the Most High is just, but then again, remember the scriptures talk about the undesirables, you know, the dross, you know, it's the tin, the lead, you know, the metals that don't fucking matter. That's you people, man. You people that just live in life, write your names on earth, thinking shit's cool and sweet, thinking shit's just, everything's just fun and games, or nothing's that serious. You know, okay, you'll see. You know, we'll see. Because, you know, with everything that's happening right now, it's just a matter of time before this shit explodes, man, before this shit tips over. So, you know, I got here to my destination, man. I just wanted to make that quick in transit, because I did want to talk about this, you know, when I seen that just that title, man, that topic, just let that Hebrew Israelite stuff go, man. You know, man, when you actually do research and, you know, go into, you know, certain, you know, aspects, and that's the big thing for me too, man, the relics. The ancient relics that, you know, during the Byzantine Empire and things of that sort. That's just way more evidence. And then when you go into, you know, NK and you see the, you know, when you go into Northern Kingdom and you see the, those relics as well too, with Quetzalcoatl, you know, the fringes and things. Where did they learn that from? Where was that? That was in the Bible, man. Why are these people dressing up as what the Bible, you know says? Well, believe it or not, because what? We are those people. Okay? And then you gotta ask yourself, well then, who are those people in the land right now? Then you read Isaiah the 2nd chapter. They don't fit that prophecy. What the fuck? You know? The hell? And then you start, you know, okay, so these are the, you know, the fake ones, the ones that are claiming to be us. But why would they want to do that? Then you go into the covenant, the promises, and things of that sort the Lord has, you know, dealt with us. And then you see the importance of being an Israelite. Man, this is more than just, I need to let that Hebrew stuff go. This is more than just this. And to be honest, this is only for the elect anyways, man. You know, this is only for, you know, the sanctified souls that are able to receive this to begin with. Right? They are not all of Israel, which are of Israel. Right? You're gonna have Jake in the world that, you know, not even gonna pay mind or care about this shit, man. Okay? And this is why the scriptures say, man, you know, if you can't, and not the scriptures, like the elders, right? It started from the, you know, main elder. If they can't get it, bro, we're moving on. We're not here to try to fucking make you believe. The elect, hey, my sheep hear my voice. Right? The Lord's elect, when they hear these, you know, digital epistles, and, you know, the breakdowns and these videos and the camp sessions, you know, which is church, right? These camp sessions, and they're able to receive it. Well, guess what? You're one of the Lord's sheep, because you're able to hear His voice. For the rest, no, you're not the Most High sheep, bro. You're the goat. You're just a dude that's just scoffing, mocking, doesn't give a fuck about this shit, or just, They're racist. This, man, not realizing the importance of being an Israelite and how the Most High had it set up, right? That's how the Most High had it set up. Racist just means being for your race, okay? And the Most High, when you go into, read the book of, what is it, the book of 2nd Ezra? When it goes into the Lord, describing these other nations, as nothing, right? Right? So now I get white. Right? So yeah, man, it's just a matter of time before this shit cracks anyways, right? And then, Amos, I have another lesson, lined up, going into, what's happening right now in the UK and how they're being arrested for, what the government deems negative content, which is gonna, trickle down to the US, right? And we know where that's gonna take us, man. And you people that are out there, mocking and scoffing, and when we're not out there teaching anymore, and we're not gonna be a reprover unto you. You're gonna wish you had this truth. You're gonna wish you had brothers that knew about this truth. You're gonna wish that, you just, you just, did your shit. Had that confidence, because you're not gonna have that confidence going into Jacob's trouble. You're not gonna be able to call on Jesus Christ, because you're doing all mannerisms of wickedness, and believing on Jesus Christ, man. And you know that you're not gonna be defended, man. So, we're not going to stop with that Hebrew Israelite stuff. No, we're not going to put it away. We're too deep in. And in a good sense. The scriptures say be fully persuaded in your own mind. We're too fully persuaded. Way too fully persuaded. Nobody can tell us nothing. That one song by Kanye, Amazing. I'm holding on to what I believe in. No matter what, you'll never take that from me. These people, man, the scriptures talk about strive for the truth unto death. And that's truth, man. When you go into these, that's why I love, mentioning the relics, the different, Byzantine Empire, photos, the different old, Northern Kingdom photos, them following the laws and things of that sort, which is scriptural. The scriptures say they do that, which is, lawful, and just naturally in the book of Romans, right? It's just in us. And yeah, man, there's just a lot of things that, that are here that you can search up that can, solidify your faith, man. And then on top of that, man, the chariot sightings, right? Chariot sightings, the influx of immigrants, that's scriptural as well too, right? The Most High was gonna, fill this place up as with caterpillars. That's scriptural as well, and that's happening. There's a lot of things that are happening prophetically right now, brother, you can mention, but nonetheless, Jake is gonna be Jake, and they're gonna, don't let that stupid ass mindset, let that Hebrew Israelite stuff go, because, hey, there's gonna be a great recompense or reward for our confidence in this truth, man. And there's a lot of things in this world that can solidify your faith, bro. The Most High, shows you chariot sightings, has it to where the elders stumble upon, some, artifacts and things of that sort, And this is just a lot of, dreams, things of that sort as well. Hey, man, just pray to the Lord, man. Pray to the Lord that you be of the elect, and that don't let no man take your crown, man. And I'm gonna title that in transit that don't let no man take your crown, bro. So with that, I want to close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power Yahweh by Shema Shai by Shema Shalom.